Hey everyone, Tim Schofield here from QBKing77.com, here to do a video showing off the Android 5.0 Lollipop update on the LG G3. So scrolling down, I'm going to go to About Phone, go to Software Info, and you'll see right up top, Android version 5.0.1. You can quickly tap on it, and yes, of course, you can get to the hidden Easter egg, press and hold on it, and you got a little fun game, Android Flappy Bird. So now, the reason this is actually very similar to the LG G2's Lollipop, which it should be. However, there are a couple bugs that have been talked about, so I want to go ahead and give some fixes to those as well as show off features that have been added to the G3. Okay, so lock screen's very similar. You'll see you have your notifications up here. It looks like you can't expand them unless you have a certain amount of them on the lock screen, which is kind of weird. Unlocking, let's go ahead and pull this down. Pulling it down, you'll see you have a couple of them. You can still use two fingers to minimize and maximize. So you pull it down, you got your icons up top, which have been updated, so a little bit of an update. Lollipop does bring material design, but LG honestly didn't do too much to bring material design to the G3. There are also new buttons down at the bottom. Some people like them, some people don't. It's kind of up to you if you like them. They're just totally different. There's also a little ripple effect within Lollipop, so you'll see adding that. If I go into settings, I can show you it as well. So you'll see if I press About Phone, just kind of watch the effect. It just kind of goes out. Just kind of a new thing in Lollipop. Now, before I get into any more features, I want to talk about some of the bugs that some people have reported. One of them being slow Wi-Fi speeds. I think this is more relating to a Verizon variant. I have T-Mobile. I've really had no issues with Wi-Fi speeds. Honestly, I don't know of any fix for that either. A factory reset might fix it. Also, another thing, if you're having severe battery drain or just poor battery life in general, I highly recommend going into settings, going to Wi-Fi, and then go ahead and press the menu button in the upper right hand corner, go to advanced Wi-Fi, and then once you're in there, you want to go ahead and uncheck allow Wi-Fi scanning. You don't want that on. That'll help with battery life. You can read it if you want to know what it does. Basically, it lets Google's location service and other apps scan for networks even when Wi-Fi is off. So that's going to help with battery life. I think there's a bug that's causing that an issue. So like I said, if you have no problems with battery life, then just keep it checked if you want. And I mean, if you're having any other various bugs, a lot of people have found a factory reset, have fixed them. Unfortunately, that seems like about the only way to fix those random issues. That being said, you can try going into stock recovery and erasing cache first to see if that helps at all. I'll post, I guess, some directions in the description of the video if you'd like to try that. All right, anyways, let's get back to some features. I believe this was on KitKat, but not sure this kind of expanding of apps when you get to the last page in your home launcher. Not sure if that's a new feature or not. And then when you press the volume buttons on the back, actually there's kind of a new system where you can't really use the volume buttons to get into silent mode. So what basically happens is you can use the volume buttons to turn the volume on and go to vibrate, but you now have priority notifications and silent as well. So a little unfortunate there that they got rid of that within the volume buttons. And then you press that settings button right there, and you got other various settings up top. Anyways, let's go ahead and talk about screen pinning. So it's something you have to actually manually turn on. So you go to settings, scroll down, go to security, and then down at the bottom you'll see something called screen pin. And you have to manually turn that on. I already did, but once you get the update, you have to turn it on if you want to use it. So basically what screen pinning is if I press the recent apps button, which is updated, so you'll see here's the new update to the recent apps. If you want to try and multitask, you can. So swiping through, let's go ahead and go to this. I mean, just kind of show it off what multitasking kind of looks like. Anyways, now let's go ahead and check out screen pinning. So now what that is down the bottom right, you'll see you have dual windows still. You have a button right here which actually pins that app. So this is the settings app, but make a note of this. You can ask for knock code before unpinning. This is a really neat feature that all phones should add, just some kind of passcode, because it's actually pretty simple to get out of the screen pin, to be honest. But you'll see they have that nice added feature. So pin the screen, yes. Basically, to unpin, you have to press the recent apps and the back button. But I'm within the settings app, so I can back out of this and get to the normal settings app. But now I can't back out of this specific app. Press the home button, recent apps button doesn't really do anything. I can't swipe from the notification bar. It's just nice if you have a kid or if you want to show someone an app, etc. So getting out of it, like I said, press and hold these two buttons at the same time. You'll see screen unpinned, and you're good to go. Unfortunately, they really didn't update any of their stock apps with material design, anything like that. Dialer, calendar, calculator, messaging, nothing really, which is a little unfortunate. An aesthetic change is, let's go to the YouTube app, is that status bar up at the top actually changes color. Sometimes when you're in a specific app, or if you go to a specific channel on YouTube, or certain things, I mean, various things will change it, but you'll see up top there with the material design update, it does change colors. And then you also, I mean, with the camera application, nothing too crazy different. I believe aesthetically it looks a little bit different. Don't hold me to it, but I think some of these icons got a little bit of an update. Not 100% positive on that, but I mean, overall, nothing crazy changed with the camera. It still works great. And then finally, within Chrome, you have your tabs now. So basically what's going to happen is with your tabs, they're going to be in your recent apps. So instead of it all being within one app, you're going to have, let's say, my website, Techno Buffalo, YouTube, all these different websites you went in with Chrome within your tabs. You can turn that off if you'd like to. It's up to you if you want to do that. But overall, that's about it. That's Lollipop on your LG G3. Hopefully this video helped you out. If you have any issues with the Lollipop update, like I said, a factory reset might be the way to go. Unfortunately, just back everything up before you do that. If this video helped you out, please give it a thumbs up. You can subscribe to me as well. I'd really appreciate it. You can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Google+. All links in the description video below. As always, guys, thank you very much for watching.